MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Alex Happ is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Alfonso Vargas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Milwaukee, the second baseman, Alfonso.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-0 now. Fouled away. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Sean Rodriguez waits on deck. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
Into the box, Sean Rodriguez. Now a ball lined to the left side. Just foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Vargas aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Striding into the box, Lorenzo Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Runners on first with one down. And it's fouled away. From the stretch. Got him.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Danny Gutierrez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If the offense didn't already know, the man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Mark Askew gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off.
Stepping in, Freddie Santiago, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Set to get his day started, Jason Kipnis, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. He's running on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. A quick out number 1.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Diaz in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan. Buckner.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Feliciano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. So striding in, Rafael Diaz. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Rafael Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. That's 2-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Carmen Feliciano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll come into play here at 319. 7 homers and 33 driven in. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Bob Uecker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D'Lo, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Alfonso Liriano batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Turned on down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Mark Askew, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Alfonso Vargas, as he'll take a look at ball one. And their runners at the corners now. The set and the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Three and two now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Brewers forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of the second. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Jesse Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So stepping in, Travis James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. In his career, James is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The next Cub up, Dave Bowie. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Fouled off. Fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. There's one. On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Batting ninth.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Digging in now, Alex Happ, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Men on third with 2 down. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rodriguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Rodriguez has had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
1 out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So now to the plate, Danny Gutierrez in the air out to right. Embry will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. At the start of the day, they are one of the best teams in the league at getting on base and then stealing bases. Some of the players told me earlier that their philosophy is to always apply pressure. Whether they're in the batter's box or running the bases, they want to keep the opposing pitchers and defense right on their toes. It's an interesting mix of patience and aggressiveness, but it works well for them, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Santiago is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 now. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
Now in the box, J.C. Embry. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ryan Buckner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Cubs are down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Rafael Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Diaz is originally from the state of Maine. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now the 2-1.
Got 3-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the
Now
out.
batting, the center fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Ready now, Carmen Feliciano. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one bounds around against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Bob Uecker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Now the 2-1 pitch. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This is flared right back over the mound. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in, Alfonso Liriano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One and two count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at Kipnis. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
chopped toward the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse-JP.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Padilla. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 5, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Armstrong. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
A ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Travis James would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Travis James. He drew a walk his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
1-1. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Dave Bowie. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. A 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mark Askew.
Mark Askew.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Santiago is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alfonso Vargas.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Alfonso Vargas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Count now a ball and a strike. Slice down the left side, but foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lorenzo.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Gonzalez has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
Looking at his career totals, Gonzalez comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 1-0. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one. The 2-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. On its way is pitch number 75. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Danny Gutierrez. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The third baseman, number 7, Rafael Diaz.
To the plate now, Rafael Diaz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Into the box now, Carmen Feliciano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Kipnis on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Ready for another shot now, Bob Uecker. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's popped up, and that's in there. Base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So now to the plate, Alfonso Liriano, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Low and away as he misses again. 1-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Some Igawa trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Igawa.
At the plate, Mark Askew, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Igawa is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in to try it again, J.C. Embry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Just short, hit hard. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Buckner. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Looped out toward third. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Jesse Padilla. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
2-2.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Pete Armstrong would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Digging in, Travis James. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Theodore Park enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 16, Theodore Park.
Into the box, Dave Bowie. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Park, a native of Taiwan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 4-2. Digging in, Alfonso Vargas, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that'll miss up an in ball 2. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Line to the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Now batting.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Next for Milwaukee, Sean Rodriguez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Embry moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Now batting, Lorenzo Gonzalez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Armstrong is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny Gutierrez.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Gutierrez. From the stretch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Embry is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Milwaukee leaves 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Chris Soriano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chris Soriano.
Adam Greenberg is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's okay.
Flipped out the other way toward short. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
So digging in now, Freddie Santiago. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman, Jason
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
In there, and it's even at 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ronnie Wickert has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Rafael Diaz will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Diaz.
Now the pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Oh, 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Stepping in now, Carmen Feliciano.
The center fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's good.
Drilled to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Bob Uecker, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the first pitch to him. Alfonso Liriano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Marcos Figueroa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 69, Marcos Figueroa.
Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Figueroa has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Tadahito Hong is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box now, Alfonso Vargas, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can.
He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Standing in, Sean Rodriguez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Sean Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry.
The right fielder, J.C. Embry.
First pitch on its way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1, well below the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. That's popped up. Diaz in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Another full count pitch home. Count still full. 3-2. Swinging a soft liner. And in the left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So coming to the plate, Jesse Padilla. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. The 2-0. 3-0 now. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now running at first for the Cubs, number 28, Alvaro Ojeda.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Darren Scandura enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 0, Darren Scandura.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Travis James. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. A pause and the 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Euchre corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. This game's all tied at 4. Alvaro Ojeda remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 28, Alvaro.
At the plate, Lorenzo Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Armstrong is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, the first baseman, Danny Gutierrez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Danny Gutierrez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Diaz. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Hopped up. Bowie has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And the 42-year-old looks at a called strike to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The next 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single, and there's your possible winning run aboard to start the bottom of the ninth.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Sito Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Sito. Suzuki.
And it's fouled away. Suzuki, originally from Japan, of course. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Freddie Santiago waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Santiago. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone.
The second baseman.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here's the first pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Lifted down the line in left. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And the Cubs will win this ball game in walk-off style.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Tadahito Hong wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.